Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We are starting here today because
I've been
it
waiting.
occurred to me that we haven't even looked at these in a long time. We could make the Goblin Loincloth. Goblin King attacks with powerful critical strikes. But is it the kind of critical strike that has a high chance to miss? But if it hits, it's likely to crit, or guaranteed to crit, or... Undead King uses dark magic that can instant kill. Right. Is any of this new, actually? Lava Beast uses multi-target almighty magic. I mean, we have basically none of the required materials, so this doesn't really help. Foul and Fairy we have. Which we need for nothing else here, so I guess we might as well make this one. You can now use the Summoner Archetype to call upon the Goblin King, who deals powerful critical strikes. Okay, we'll see. I guess it doesn't really specify here whether it's a regular spell or a synthesis attack, because it could be either, right? Multi-target slash attacks. Multi-target almighty. Doesn't mention whether multi or single target. Okay, well, it's something new, at least. We could probably make something new here. Could we? I don't know. Would the Commander's Mask be useful? Potentially. I mean, it's a nice support character. Resistance to pierce, weakness to strike. I've also been thinking about the upcoming Luis fight, and that he apparently likes to use magic and likes to exploit people's weaknesses specifically, which is extremely scary. And I was wondering if maybe it would make sense to try and go for some party setup that basically has all the same archetypes, that all have no magical weaknesses whatsoever. Maybe only a weakness to some physical damage type that he's unlikely to be able to use, so he cannot actually exploit our weaknesses or something like that. And I was also wondering if there... I think I've seen an ability... but I don't know if we actually have it unlocked or if I've only seen it when browsing an archetype I haven't unlocked yet, that temporarily gives a character magic reflect. And whether we could maybe... I was wondering if we could maybe make use of that and somehow exploit Luis's combat tactics that way. I've never really tried to strategize to that extent for any fight, but... you know, after that Ice Dragon fight, I don't know, I just don't feel confident anymore that just going for it and, you know, winging it with a somewhat decent, balanced party is necessarily going to cut it. I mean, it might. I don't know, maybe that was just a complete outlier. What I can also do, and what I never do on purpose, is check out the Traveler's Voices. So today... most people spend time with supporters, with Yufa, Maria, or Hulkenberg. I mean, it makes sense. Those are the three that are available to me. Spend time in the Runner, fought Loveless. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to do. Read from the bookshelf. It's possible that we're going to have a new book that Bass brought, even though he's not much of a reader himself. But I think every new party member has actually added a book up to this point. Debated a candidate. Just slept. I guess there are people who are just speedrunning the game or just trying to get to certain times. Otherwise, of course, you would never just sleep. Talk with an activist. Took on the Colosseum. Yeah, that's... I mean, I'm very interested in the Colosseum, but I just don't know that we're gonna find time to make more progress there. Maybe towards the very end, we'll see. If we actually find ourselves running out of follower events. Or supporters. Labyrinth, Everfrost Forest, Spire of Blind Faith, Gracia Forest. Gracia Forest? Gracia Forest? It's gotta be somewhere we've already been before. Anyway, can we not... Huh? Wait, is there... Can you not see party compositions? I thought there were two different screens. One where it showed you... Or is that only when you're actually in a combat area, where it shows you people's party setups and their levels and whatnot? Because that's actually what I was interested in. We're, I mean, between levels 46 and 51, which seems decent, but of course, who knows? I don't really have anything to gauge that by. I guess we'll see. Because I wanted to see if it's supposed to show you the party composition at the time of finishing the current main quest, right? Not at this day necessarily, but at the time they, I guess in this case, beat Louise. And that could give me a hint if maybe several out of the people we can see use some kind of very specific party setup with multiple same archetypes in the party, for example, rather than something more balanced. I don't know, I'm thinking about those kinds of things, and maybe I'm going to spend more time before the actual fight to try and figure something out that might make sense. Or maybe I'll just go in with, you know, basically this current party or whatever I unlock until then, and see how that works first. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment. So nice. Actually, can we talk to you more?
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. Has something happened?
The decisive battle draws near, then. I see a new fire behind your eyes. To wield great power, you must have a strong heart, strong enough that your power cannot consume it. But strength of heart is not something tempered alone. It is a more gradual thing, cultivated with the support of allies around you.
All right.
Should you feel that power striving to consume your spirit, you need only recall the bonds you've forged with your allies. Oh, thanks. Seeker's research.
That's right.
25, yeah. One more, actually. Working on it.
Oh.
Yes.
You'll come again.
How do you leave? Like this. Okay. Let's travel.
Everyone is here.
And we're gonna start with the lamest option first, which is just going down here, because we need to get this out of the way anyway.
It's your call.
Can we make it back by tonight? If only we could actually travel from there to somewhere more interesting. But
Let's be off.
we'll see. At the very least, we're going to be fighting Loveless. We're going to be able to spend some time with someone on the runner. Well, yeah, with Bass, actually. That was the entire idea, or a large part of it. Okay, he's downstairs, fair enough. Well, before we do anything else...
Sure. Look at...
Yeah, okay, we've already taken care of this. Is there any new cooking to be done? Let's cook. Right, we still need the flour, and that's what we're about to get here in this village. That's one of the main reasons, one of the reasons we're going there. There are more new books. Maybe Basilia added some. Nope, I did not mean to pick that. Thank you. Whatever. Literacy workbook. It appears to be a book for practicing reading and writing. That makes sense. With pictures and large letters throughout, Basilia has written and sketched in it, but I haven't started reading it. This is how Basilia practiced writing. Looking through it really makes you feel what kind of life he's lived. I mean, good for him to try and improve himself. Imagination improvement. We do need that. That's actually our second lowest stat at this point, so yeah. Okay, tolerance almost maxed out. Somehow that crapped up on me. I don't even know when that happened, how we got so much tolerance increases, but I like it. Anyway, for now, can't do any of that.
Hey.
I half wonder how everyone else spends their time when they're on the road like this. I usually find myself putting lyrics to bars. I just have to remember to write them down before I forget. Yeah, you probably should do that.
Now,
Excuse me. Do you know when you might go out shopping next? Actually, we're about to go shopping, yeah. It would be a disaster if we ran out of medicine in the middle of battle. By no means do I mention this because I'd like to go peruse the shops with you, or any such thing. Oh, you can come. I mean, I imagine everyone will get off the runner once we're in Malva and, you know, stretch their legs a bit at least. Well, visibility's not ideal. Got to make sure the cockpit stays ventilated. The last thing we need is the windshield fogging up on us. Yeah, I guess. I'm sure you can figure that out. You're smart. So, hey, Bass. Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're in top shape to face him. Ah, right. Something I wanted to ask you. I've been thinking about what I can do, see? Let's say I'm a fish, yeah? Hypothetical-like. Supposing I were a fish. You think I'd taste any good? That's an interesting question. Fish?
My bad.
Ah, sorry. Truth is, when we went to Virga Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fisherman. But I can't swim to save my life. So if I fall in the water, that's me done for, yeah? So I thought my chances might be a touch better if it didn't taste good. That's... Sure? No good, is it? But what else can I do about it? Well, we can talk about it.
You?
Really? You got the proper heart of gold, don't you?
Sorry if I got yous all worried.
Oh,
It's not really as big a deal as it sounds.
I didn't realize we were traveling over land, actually. I kind of assumed we were flying.
It's about Del, is all. Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own. The whole Luis thing, sure, but... where do I go from here, like? I mean, Del protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, but maybe not by trying to be a fish.
Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
After when first you're overthinking it. I mean, he probably is. But also, I mean, having some sort of general plan is not a bad thing. But also stressing out over it is not going to help. Something will eventually come up.
I'd say you're thinking too hard about this.
Huh, you think?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So he's doing sit-ups like a man possessed. And we're just standing there watching him. Could at least join him. I watched over Basilio as he lost himself in an endless set of sit-ups. Huh.
But, bollocks. What were we just talking about?
Who knows? Your goals.
Weren't we talking about your goals?
Right, yeah, that's the one. But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh? Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So we hung on to his dream, us too, and we made it ours too. For all the good that did. We just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak, too young, or just the wrong bleeding tribe. Any excuse to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger and looking to the future.
Yeah, I mean, that's good enough. You're helping make a change.
That's how you'll change the future.
Thanks. That's it then, eh? Gonna give it all I got for Del's sake and mine.
You can sense Basilio's enthusiasm and trust. Huh?
The ardent champion, Basilio. Within him dwells the virtue of the Berserker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
been a good day.
There we go. Berserker unlocked. Final archetype lineage unlocked, in fact. Right? I mean, we couldn't possibly be missing anything else. Because there are no more followers.
I've got time to work out where I'm going. No quick answer, I figure. So I can think about it all I like. Oh, no worries. It's nothing. Just an old scratch is all.
Really?
So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
It's fine. Now Loveless, presumably.
That Loveless, eh?
Oh, you lot awake back there? I've spotted Loveless's runner. It would appear the boy's itching for a fight. He's already climbed aboard. Oh, just what I wanted. Let's do this.
Do it!
I don't hate this campaign, but this ain't about politics. It's about beating him down and tossing him off this craft. And neither of you guys are going to participate in the fight.
Well, look who we have here, eh? You got some brass showing your face here. Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince. Milo told me everything. I know all about your sick games.
You're friends with Milo, huh?
Sick games? What are you talking about?
So you all have pristine slates, eh? Conscience clean, eh? It's scumbags like you lot what forced the Parapus. That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bastards who treated the weaker tribes like trash. And to settle the score with villains like you. Get ready to hurt!
You do realize we have a Parapus among us, right?
Just leave
And you didn't.
this to
Oh wait,
me.
Basilius. Huh?
There's moths
Wait.
to a flame.
Why is Basilia on the party?
All right.
I
Let's show him
swear
what we
I
can
changed the party. I mean, okay. I guess I'm fine with this, but just a little bit surprised. We can steal something from him. Possibly some sort of harpoon-type weapon. Might as well try. Couldn't steal.
Won't get away with this.
Okay. I guess we're just going to use some different attacks and see how that works. Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical slash damage. And you know what? Sure. Yeah. And that's that for the turn.
Check it out!
Well,
The own igniter!
it's fine. Oh, well, that attack is pretty pathetic. That's slightly less pathetic, but still pathetic. Synthesis. Wild Boar. Extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy. Significantly decreases their attack for 3 turns. Wow, okay. I like that. Not that we need it against this guy, but you know what? Sure. Let's see it. Oh. He resists it. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, he uses pierce attacks himself, so he resists that. Makes sense. He did use ice against us, didn't he? But he's not weak to fire. Magla knives, okay. Well, knife-type weapon is not exactly what we need, but that's okay. It does resist ice.
Check it out! My own igniter!
That's even less damage, of
Eat
course.
this!
Ooh, crit us. Let's try some different damage types, just in case he has a weakness. He might not, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam him. Okay. How about... Well, we already tried this, and we tried this. Lowers defense, though. Sure. It's honestly still decent damage, considering he's resisting it. So we know that neither of these will deal a lot of damage, but maybe slashing is the way to go here. It's a decent hit.
No, I'm not done yet. You think this is over? Not even close. Die, all of you!
Okay.
Eat this!
Oh, we were buffed until now. Right. I guess... No, I have tried that. I haven't tried dark damage, so we might as well go with that. He is weak to dark. Hello, he has a weakness. I somehow didn't expect that. I guess I'm still going to use your strength, though.
I'm fine.
I have you cast Medica here. You get another turn, which is perfect.
Hell, got to pull it together.
And, I mean, which one is going to deal more damage? Well, it's both medium physical. This technically has a chance to burn. It's less damage now.
Fine. Eat this.
Heavy rush.
Eat this.
Defense fell, but yeah. You're done for, my friend. And by friend, I mean enemy. GG? Not yet. Okay, well, I guess we're finishing off with Cockatrice. I kind of want to do the Goblin King right now. Let's just end this. Yeah, this guy didn't stand a chance. He was surprisingly
Calm
resilient.
yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter much now, but... he probably told him all kinds of lies about us. Yeah, anyway. Not a very tough fight, of course. Not that I expected it.
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif and other tribes beneath him.
Really? I mean, you do see that we literally have a Ujif and a Parapus in our party right now.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this Milo fellow's badly bamboozled you.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string? A bastard must have wanted us to take each other out. Spare him the trouble.
How dare he trick us? We gotta do something about him. Hey, Loveless? Any idea where Milo is?
Oh yeah, I would really like to kick that guy's butt.
Last summer around, Altabury. Damn it. Look, this one's on me. I'm sorry about all this. I've been a real idiot.
Yeah, I mean, you could have told us what was up off the bat, and we could have, you know, not had this little fight. But then again, we wanted it.
How's that?
Nice, nice.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Excellent. I've grown
I'm
more
getting
powerful.
stronger.
Ah, Slam Shadow. Medium physical strike to all enemies. Okay, well. Yeah, we're not going to reach rank 1 anymore, game. You don't really need to show us that.
Spectacular.
Full speed ahead.
The site of Malva forms on the horizon, a small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Ontario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor. As though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face, the gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
Lovely.
Wow.
Ooh, Globetrotter. Visit all towns. Wow, okay. Huh. So much for there being a lot of game left. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe we are that close and you just cannot max out certain things by the end of it? Because surely we couldn't possibly have reached max rank with a couple of followers. It's not just a matter of not having spent enough time with them. We just haven't had the opportunity to. And we certainly won't in these last 10 days, so I don't know. There's got to be something more going on. Blimey, look at all the holes in that mountain. You're telling me they live in those things? It's actually supposed to be quite cozy, according to some Ishkia I knew who lived here. I can see the appeal in a life far away from the cares of the world. We didn't pull you out of one hole so you could take refuge in another. The cares of the world happen to be our main concern at the moment.
Yep.
That's true. And look, there's a shop over there. Let's head over so we can get back to those cares.
That reminds me.
Right. By the way, you were asked to buy some durable spider silk, weren't you? Let's see if they sell it. Indeed. Well, let's talk first. We're entirely self-sufficient out here. Civilization could end for all we care. We could just carry on as we do.
You.
There's a selfish view. There's a selfish view if I ever heard one. Though this isn't Ishkia talking, so no surprises there. What? Excuse me? Can we please not resort to casual racism here? Or stereotypes at the very least? It's kind of the opposite of what we're about. What was that?
No.
You're an anomaly. We may lead hermetic lives, but we're actually quite curious to learn who becomes king. That is surprising. I had the impression the Ishkia here were wholly uninterested in worldly affairs. It's confirming the prejudices they're keen on. It's confirming the prejudices they're keen on. Disdaining the world while still carving a connection to it, craving a connection to it. They're gutless, if you ask me. What is going on? Why do we hate on these people? Let them live secluded if they choose to. It's perfectly fine. In fact, I absolutely understand what they're doing here. Juna sure doesn't mince words. I was not ready for this kind of hostility out of nowhere. Yes, we like to keep to ourselves, but I must say I find the occasional contact with outsiders quite enjoyable. Can't say I understand the Ishkia way of living. For me, I know for a fact it's better being around my friends. I mean, they are around their friends. It's just, you know, other Ishkia. So what? Having once been a recluse myself, the complicated, lingering attachment one feels to the world at large is something I can relate to. Okay, kind of wish I hadn't talked. But anyway, Divine Elixir instantly cures all injuries of the flesh, fully restores one ally's HP. Huh. Full heal potion for 10,000. We could buy a lot of these if I wanted to. Palm of Life. It's also expensive, but honestly, we might need more of these. So let's just get a few full HP revives. Blessed Water. Wow. I actually sell this stuff here, huh? Lifelong Pals. Max HP by 4. I don't know about that. We definitely do want like a couple of these. By a couple I mean apparently way too many. It's not exactly cheap. It's some expensive flower, my god, but is it worth it? Surely I don't need 20 ever. Like, there's no way we're gonna need 20. Not even 15. 10 is probably overkill. I'm gonna go with 10. Because we're not, you know, we have a decent amount of money left, but there are also possibly more things to buy, so I'm gonna be a little bit conservative. We definitely want this, which is of course cheap enough. Do not have any of these. We might absolutely need these, and these are in limited supply. I guess I'll get these. I don't know if I get all of these. Do I? Ah, what the heck. Right. I don't see myself ever using these. We have plenty of bath salts that increase more important stats. I feel like 4 HP at a time is just nothing. That's just not going to make enough of a difference to ever pick over any other stat. I mean, these are expensive. They're so expensive. But they are full heals. But then again, we don't even have that many hit points, like on any of our characters. Get what we came for. Let's continue the trip. Can we actually go anywhere if we continue the trip? What does it mean if we choose this? Is it going to allow us to go anywhere else?
Now then. What lurks below?
This well, are we going?
It'll be night when we get there. Let's regroup at our base first. Okay, so it won't actually allow us to. To go back.
Well,
Can we go
giving
back
it some
here?
thought.
It'll be night when we get there. So it'll be night literally when we get anywhere. So continuing the trip is just not a thing we can really do.
All right. Okay then.
Going to teleport? Is that going to allow me to spend the night time slot? I guess we'll find out. These exactly how these trips work and how time management works. Okay, it is night. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, that works. Yeah, this is still confusing to me, but at least Katharina. I just hope it's going okay. Katharina comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. If suddenly we know where she is. Oh hey, this guy.
Well, isn't this a dilemma? Young man, hey!
So we meet again. My search for fine music always seems to lead me to you. Might I transform your memories into a heartfelt song?
Then...
Sure. We haven't done this in a while.
Pleased to hear that.
Brylehaven, Virga Island. We've definitely heard the first two. I don't know that we've heard the Brylehaven version. Definitely not Virga Island. Let's go with that one. So you've even been there. My, that's quite a feat. My travels have taken me far, but even I have only experienced the island through hushed rumors and hearsay. Regardless, I believe I can still call forth your memories. Okay. A pagan island enveloped by the sea. A mystical place, blessed by a warm sun and abundant nature.
Let me perform for you.
The tempestuous yet gentle music hummed by the mother of the land herself. I shall play it for you now. Okay, nice. Not exactly what I would describe as tempestuous, but as I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Right, reportable quest. Oh, right outside. How convenient.
Yep.
You.
Yes, I have. Make something warm.
Really help me
Thank you
out,
so much.
did.
Now I can get back to work and keep people safe from this cold. You have really been an enormous help. I've got your reward right here, so take it. Just a little extra on the side. Call it a token of my thanks. I've been hearing about all the good you're doing elsewhere too. Huh.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. Mountaineer gloves. Tolerance increase. Ooh, wait. That might actually get us to max tolerance?
All right.
Nope. Not quite. Still only benevolent. It's gonna be the max rank. Saintly or something. This here is made of lightweight, durable spider silk, so I can guarantee it's comfortable. I made it with the thread I had left over. I swore I'd never make armor again, at least not for the nobles and their wars, but for you, I figured I could make an exception. The rumors said you were a good-natured prince, one who can't abandon anyone in need. And now I suppose I've seen for myself that's true. Make sure everyone knows. That's a little embarrassing. Even though it's true. That's worth pride, not embarrassment. I'll tell you this, at least. If you manage to take the throne, I'd be as proud of you as a man can be. Not bad. Some cozy armor and a true blue supporter. Guess helping the needy pays off, huh?
That's a relief.
Keep helping people stay warm and spreading the good word about the Tantu, alright?
I'm off.
Of course, you can count on me. Nice.
Now
Oh, hey.
what am I to do?
Oh, you have a quest for us now.
Hey,
To hunt down that lying schemer, Milo. Hey, still licking my wound from that ass whooping you gave me the other day. Actually, today. Damn, you're strong. Guess I should have expected it, seeing as you're the prince and all. Milo's trick or not, it was wrong of me to try to sabotage you. So if you do this for me, I'll drop out of the tournament. On me honor. It hit me like a ton of bricks. All the changes I wanted to see in the world, it's you lot who's gone and really thought it through. All those wankers out there trying to drag people down just because of their tribe. You don't fall in with those bastards. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking, you'd be a better king than I ever could. So you go after Milo and anyone else like him, and all their own sorry asses. In fact, it's personal now. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes, and I can't let that stand. You mind knocking his teeth out as a personal favor?
Isn't that...
Say, didn't we see him skulking around Altabury? I bet he was hatching another scheme. Wouldn't surprise me. But if I went, that sack of shite would just confuse me again. Words can't tell you what this means to me, so I'll sweeten the pot for you. I'll do it. I mean, you had me at kick Milo's butt. Hell yeah, I won't forget this favor. Swear on my life I won't.
All good.
I agree, we shouldn't leave Milo to his own devices, and it's probably better that you do this.
See you later.
I tore the town up to find him, and he seems to hang about in front of the recruitment center in Lunlumo. Dodgy bastard. But he's your dodgy bastard now. Recruitment center in Lunlumo. Okay, I mean... yeah.
Give it a shot.
Okay, it's a level 6 quest, I guess. We get the sumptuous Magla feast. Is that full party, full Magla refill? And 60,000 gold on top of it?
You! Now
Okay.
what am I to do?
Hey, buddy.
Bye.
Every time I hit a new town, I make a point of checking the markets and greengrocers. Never know where you might find a one-of-a-kind local ingredient, eh? And if I'm lucky, the shopkeepers even share some recipes with me. Take it from me, mate. Variety's the best way to put life into your cooking on the road. Okay. Speaking of which, we cannot...
Now what am I to do?
Cannot do any cooking right now, can we? And we have 3 more things to cook, but only 2 more places to travel to.
Now what am
I
I
mean,
to
we
do?
probably don't have to worry about that specifically. Louise the Prince, the winner makes no difference. At the end of the day, when it comes to national affairs, the needs of the UGF are unimportant. Aye, the layout and staircases of the city's evidence enough of that. No consideration at all to make things more convenient for UGFs.
Now what am
I suppose
I
it would be a little bit tough to deal with human-sized staircases everywhere.
This is a joy.
But also, can't you guys at least fly a little bit? Like, jump up those stairs without too much effort? I mean, look at Heismay zooming about when he wants to.
You. Now what am I to do?
Anyway, it's definitely true that no one considered the UGF.
Really helped me out, you did.
Okay, no one's been freezing, that's good. Rest assured, when they buy blankets, I make sure they know they've got you to thank for it. Okay, thanks. Reminds me though that we want to check out what we got here. Mountaineer gloves. Prevents frostbite, makes sense. Warm leather gloves used to protect mountain climbers' hands. Strength and magic +3. 95 defense. I mean, that's nice. Prevents paralysis. The armor is better than these. But of course we're also not really using him. These give you a bit more strength and the Tarukaja for additional strength. Protection. I mean, we're not using you, so again, it doesn't really matter. And there's the Berserk gauntlets again. Huh. But also, what was my party before we had Basilio? And why is he still in the party? I swear I changed stuff around to how it was before. I guess we had Hulkenberg as a mage? I suppose so, huh? The thing is, I like Basilio, but he's not really doing that much. I don't know. So, yeah, I think we're going back to this setup. So just so we have a few more, you know, elements that we can use to hit weaknesses. Of course, who knows what Milo is going to be weak to if we're going to deal with him right now. I'm not sure that we will necessarily, but we could. I feel like that was something else I meant to check, but Who knows? Oh, we have new things to read about. I guess Malva makes sense. A settlement in South Montario where dwellings are caves carved into the mountain. Its people are disinterested in trade, as the dairy farming from the alpine animals grants them self-sufficiency. Thought to be an archaeological site of an indigenous people who first carved the caves, the theory holds little water as there is no evidence of a writing system and no historic points of interest. Perhaps attracted by its mystic nature or in order to escape the city's bustle, many Ishkia have moved here hoping to enjoy a quiet life, and the village is thus called a place for recluses. And there's nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. House Cygnus. Oh, we have plenty of entries apparently that I missed. An old Montarian noble house of great renown to which Juna and Rella belong. Devoutly sanctus, many of House Cygnus have gone on to earn high clerical or political titles in the crown theocracy, a legacy spanning 3 centuries. However, the family has many dark secrets buried. For generations, its members have been called upon to discreetly perform the church's dirtiest work, committing horrific atrocities to further sanctism's political and cultural reach. Rella, born with genius-level magical ability, was ensnared more deeply than any before her within those twisted bonds. The truth of the prince's assault. The attack on the prince 12 years ago caused a stir in the kingdom. The perpetrator of the attack was Rella, only 12 years old at the time, who was called forth to heal the prince as cover. The mastermind behind the attack, Forden, threatened Juna if she refused, and after much deliberation, Rella decided to carry out his orders. Rella's life of selflessness, her lack of desire for fame and fortune, her tireless devotion to healing magic and charity work, all stemmed for her ardent wish to atone for this tragic misdeed. The Frost Scepter. Ah, that's what she was using. A divine relic in the form of a scepter that can control the ice dragon Sogne. It functions similarly to Dracodios, the divine relic of the dragon god Et, though its attributes are different. Sogne was discovered prowling the mountainside, having long outlived its handler, and thus posed an extreme natural threat. However, the discovery of the scepter during an excavation in the area made it possible to control Sogne, making the pair a point of research for the Mage Academy. What actually happened to that relic? We didn't get that, did we? Or... No, but Yufa didn't have... Ah, maybe she has a new Ice Dragon summon, like, synthesis attack that I didn't notice. Sogne's ice powers have less to do with cooling objects, but rather to decelerate or accelerate their movement. A skilled user of the scepter could easily obstruct a target or make themselves move at high speeds. However, the only person to achieve this was Rella, who used it once during the attack on the Mage Academy. She used the scepter to secretly evacuate the surviving teachers and students to Altabury, avoiding death at the hands of the monk army surrounding it. Sogne the Icebound. The ice-clad dragon kept at the Royal Mage Academy, and the core of many of its research projects. The Mage Academy itself was built in a remote mountain area primarily to study this being known as Sogne, one of the most powerful dragons known to man. Just as with the dragon Et, it can be pacified and contained with its corresponding divine relic. However, the invading monks, overzealous and ignorant to its nature, sought to destroy it in the course of their attack on the academy, driving Sogne to blind, insensate rage. Its ensuing rampage claimed many lives on both sides. On Rella, the perpetrator of the attack on the prince, the mage who cast the curse placed on him. However, just as the title Saint implies, she sincerely cares for her sister Juna and the Sanctus believers. Okay. Right, I wanted to... just to confirm...
Let's head there right away.
...that we cannot cook right now. Oh, wait, can we though? Ah, it doesn't seem to be
Really?
working. Okay, of course not. Yeah, I mean, I thought as much. Now. Where's the... Oh, this is where the recruitment center is, so...
Let's go.
I guess we're confronting... Milo? And, I mean, it is nighttime. Oh, wait. Before that, actually. Just in case that ends up... making time pass. I mean, it probably will, won't it? I don't know. Game is probably going to warn me about that. If so, oh hey there.
Let's head there right away.
Also, is this where Katharina hangs out?
Wonder if I could have been one of Luis's minions myself.
Luis, I could see it.
Yes, yes it is. There she is. Okay. I mean, that reminds me that I should probably just take a look at the follower list at nighttime just to see. Okay, so Juna, Katharina, Alonso. Right, getting close to wrapping up Alonso's story. I mean, being able to just hang out with Katharina instead of having to rely on encountering her on the road is interesting for sure. There's also...
That is...
Oh. Oh, interesting. A first-tier archetype that has conditions. Brawler and Knight level 10. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You have neither of those. Whoops. Can anyone? Oh, yeah. She can learn that. A warrior as well, yeah, of course. She can learn that. I mean...
I see. Fascinating.
It's 12,000 though. What?
This right here. All right.
That's a lot. Holy crap, that's expensive. You know what? Let me think about that some more. It's the thing is, just unlocking it on anyone else is not really going to do anything. It's not going to meet that quest requirement. I'm pretty sure, so... Yeah, I would learn it on main character just so we have that option, I guess, and just because I want him to have the maximum number of archetypes. Because it seems to make sense, but it's not really going to do anything right now. Okay, so... The other thing I wanted to do. My god, there's so many things. We're never running out of things to do. Brylehaven. Yes, the gambler is there. So, I don't know if I made the correct prediction, but I think I did. This time around. So maybe we'll get some sort of reward here, actually. But it's just gonna be money, right? I just bet some amount of money and now we're gonna get that back.
Say. Well then.
You're here. Let's do some accounting then, shall we? Seems you've lost this time? No way, what? Did I underestimate again?
Say.
Okay, never mind then. Surely there's not going to be another... Even now you still want to bet on your own rank? You got guts and I respect that, but sorry mate, not a bet I can take. Sounds rich coming from me, but with luck like yours, maybe there's more you can do in life than gamble with it.
Say.
Okay. Well, I guess we had our chance to win the gambling once and we blew it both times. Oh well. That's kind of unfortunate, but what can you do? Right, also, yeah, we obviously... have tons of new conversations that we could be having now that it's nighttime in all of the places. So really, since I made the round during daytime,
You're not serious.
and made sure to talk to literally every single person that I could find, it would only make sense to do the same now, or I mean, what am I even doing, right? But at the same time, I kind of don't feel like doing it right now. I think I just want to beat up Milo. I really hope he's not going to kick my butt instead. So that would be most unfortunate.
Luis is
Not to
the
mention
only one
embarrassing.
Lady Rella.
Oh, there he is, I guess. Okay, let's try this.
It's you.
Aren't you Atantuo? If you're here, does that mean Loveless is dead?
No.
No, but we did have him resign from the tournament, and he told us all about how you pulled the wool over his eyes. Oh yes, the princess imposter plotting to massacre the Parapus. Honestly, don't you think his naivete deserves some of the blame? Well, yes, but also mostly you do. Besides, that's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an imposter after all, a far cry from my divine beauty. Oh, come off it. Is this worth getting heated over? Or perhaps you're raring for a duel to square things right here and now? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizenry didn't see me stained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. How about a little gratitude? Oh, up yours. Mark my words. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Unbelievable.
My, so crass. You must excuse me, but I'm too busy to trade bombs with primates. Dude. I'm making my long-awaited return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. And don't get any ideas about tailing me, alright? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favor and be more prudent, You don't give the orders around here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed. Okay. No, he's just gonna be on the road. He said he was going to the royal capital, so around here.
Oh, I smell trouble.
Wait, but how do we actually...
We'll face danger. There's a runner.
Do we have to specifically go after him?
Let's see.
I mean, I guess I kind of want to do that. We have to, right?
There's a runner.
There is a runner. Ugh, are you so desperate for me to kill you? Then by all means, throw down the gauntlet and make it official. If you win, which you won't, I'll give you equipment that has a special effect. Ooh, wow, equipment with a special effect. Never seen anything like that. A one-of-a-kind bespoke piece. Look at yourself, swallowed the bait and now you wish to squirm. Give chase then and perhaps you can at least die beautifully. This guy. That pretentious, stuck-up little... He's been a thorn in our side for long enough. I think it's time we settle the score. I think you're right. And we have to. We cannot let that stand. So, sure, let's go after him.
Let's head there right away.
I guess that's how we spend our first day.
Really?
I know how you feel, but it's dangerous traveling in the runner when it's dark. Excuse me? But how? Can we not?
Let's see.
That is Milo's runner.
Let's...
But we won't... I mean, this is not on the way to the tower, unfortunately, is it?
And right there's...
Would be nice if it was, but it looks like we'll have to actually spend an entire day just going after him. That's gonna be that.
Nice
It's always a bit annoying, but, well, it's what it is. Let's just hope that he's still gonna be there tomorrow.
Here's
I mean,
where we are now.
he has to be, because we didn't have a chance. We'll leave at midday when it's safer. Yeah. Well, I suppose that gives us the opportunity to hang out with someone.
What to do?
How should we spend our time until the showdown with Luis? It's no exaggeration to say that how we prepare could well be the difference between victory and doom. I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them? Do we have the imagination for this? A new age is dawning. That's what I like to say. Ah, come on. No. If my imagination were revolutionary, I'd be able to see things from the village's perspective and come up with something. No bright ideas, eh? Ah. Okay, well. Oh well. Let's see here. So we could hang out with Juna to get her to rank 4, which would do... which give us... Okay, nothing. Really? With Katharina, we would get to rank 5, which is item tracking, displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon. Okay. That's not super necessary, I feel like, because typically hidden rooms are not that well hidden. But there could be differences. There could be exceptions to that rule, I guess. And I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Reduce the mag cost of studying the brawler lineage. Okay. I mean, nothing too exciting right away, but of course we want to make progress at some point. For him, we would get rare items at magic shops. And unlocks analyze data for all enemies with certain exceptions. Honestly, that seems like it could be really useful. If that just outright shows us, you know, resistances and weaknesses for normal enemies. Probably not for bosses, but yeah, that would be nice to have. So maybe we should just hang out with him. I mean, we haven't spent time with Katharina in such a long time that I'm interested in doing that right away. But we're getting so close to finishing Alonso's quest too. I've made up my mind. All that's left is for him. Alonso comes to mind. Yes, we should talk. Let's do it. And this episode is gonna go a little bit over time, but that's fine.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? I mean, define lies. Yeah. What do you want to hear here? Let's go with they aren't, even though, you know, some lies are not bad. Not all lies are automatically bad, you know. Sometimes you lie out of kindness, or you bend the truth a little bit, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I thought you'd say that. Yeah, I mean, I felt like the game wanted me to say that, so... I began to think the same myself. The time has come for our production's final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? You know I am. Wow, we need level 5 courage for this one. With overflowing courage, I conveyed to Alonso my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go? Sure.
If that's the case...
Shall we head for the tavern, then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonso at the tavern. I must have passed out, and I don't think it was by choice. Huh? Isn't this the Brylehaven Square?
Listen to
How'd we get here? Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel Cuculus. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money and to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong, for Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However...
But I was not his only victim. Cuculus razed his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother?
What have you done?
He's a monster. Are we supposed to speak up for him? That's all a lie.
No.
You're horrible.
You should die. Alonso didn't react. He can't hear me over this crowd.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus. I mean, this is all his plan, right? Repent? Huh. What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts and positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No, you have only yourselves to blame for your folly. Yourself to blame for your folly.
You devil!
He's horrid.
Yeah.
Just kill him already.
Oh.
There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me!
Good people, this brave young man here, Atantuo, is the one who saved my family. Huh? He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me.
Understood?
As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. As you may know, he's literally the second in the race right now, behind Louise. You might have heard of him. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown. What? This kid?
Oh my.
That boy will become king? You're gonna be king? I didn't vote for you. Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Explain this.
Why?
I've longed for this moment. There's nothing else I desire. I only made it this far because of you. But it's not true though, right? You didn't actually do the things that he accused you of. You just want to be punished? Because you feel you deserve it, or what's going on here? I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne.
Remember your vow.
Win, Atantuo, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me. I mean, he's not going to die here, though, because there's yet another rank after this. So,
You gave me
how's this
a
gonna play
reason
out?
to live. I thank you, truly.
Most enemies can now be analyzed due to the effects of Grifter's Eye. Huh.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit. So end the crimes of Cucullus. He fakes his own death somehow? At the hands of someone else? The landowner carried out the sentence. Because apparently that's how the legal system here works. Alonso is slain. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonso's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. Not changing anything about the rank, because how could it?
Time marches on, and the
What?
age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, rip Alonso. It's nice knowing you. It seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling. Oh, nice.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Well, I can definitely use some more money.
Come to think of it,
I hear a
I'll
voice.
see you again
Yep.
soon.
There's Yufa still, of course. Right, and of course now that we've actually unlocked Baz as a follower, he's also going to be available at some time. Oh dear. Let's see. Actually, Hulkenberg is still there. Yufa, okay, Basilio, I guess it's going to be at nighttime, perhaps? Aria. Well, the problem is, though, we still have places to travel to. In fact, we have another place to travel to. Presumably.
Go.
Just confirm that real quick before we wrap this episode up.
So, you got a plan?
Now then.
All right.
A well-deserved break.
Not on my watch. It's your call.
I mean, I wonder... Get there by midday. Wait, by midday? Yeah, but
We have a pending
you
request
can
there.
either go there or after Milo, but not both.
Now
Right?
Yeah, but it's your...
Yeah.
Not on my...
Yeah, it still says days one, so... yeah, these have to be separate expeditions, unfortunately,
danger.
Should
from
be
what I
enchanting.
understand. Or could it somehow be
that
possible that we...
All right.
Interesting.
that we travel to the tower, beat the tower, and afterwards we continue traveling to
Fascinating.
Milo's Runner? Because it's not this is not a fixed location anywhere, right? You cannot really stop there. So what would the game
Oh, that's...
say if I told it to
This
continue
place?
traveling after the expedition and pick this as
Seriously?
my destination?
There?
A village.
Have I mentioned that I still don't fully understand
I
how
don't
these
like that.
work, even though I probably should at this point? It's just eternally confusing to me. Anyway,
Later.
we're gonna do one of those things. Maybe I'm gonna try against all reason, even though I know it's not gonna work out the way I want it to. Maybe I'm going to try to travel to the tower first, deal with that, and then see if maybe somehow we can still get Milo after that. I also really hope that he's not actually going to ever disappear from the map. I mean, I guess logically this should be our one chance that we get to go after him, because he's not just sitting there on the road, he's traveling. But it might also be that he's just gonna be available as a target during this entire current section of the game, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue traveling, gonna deal with all the side quests, I suppose, before dedicating our remaining time to the followers. I mean, if nothing else, we're gonna have time during the nighttime slots to do that, and then maybe the remaining days are gonna be enough to see most, if not all, of the follower events during the daytime, and maybe then we can actually spend some time at the arena during the remaining nights. We'll see how that works out, and yeah, we'll see. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.